Hi, I'm Sachiko. Welcome to your first Tipsy Sake box. I'm here to show you the 6 different sakes that you just received and some delicious foods that you can pair it with. There is no actual rule in enjoying sake. Try to experiment with temperatures, different foods, and share it with your friends because that's what sake is about, sharing this beautiful beverage that is made with so much care in Japan. So the first sake we're gonna try is Dasai 45. Dasai means Otterfest, and 45 refers to the polish ratio. That's the rice remaining after they polish the rice. This one I would recommend chilled in a stem glass like this. So stem glass is nice because it keeps it chilled, and also you can enjoy all of the nice aromatics. Some cotton candy, some honeydew, nice fruity aroma, and then you can take a sip. Very light on the palate, really smooth. It's very delicate, so you don't want to warm this sake up. It goes really well with cold fare, apple, or even melon. Light pairs with light. Dasai 45 is definitely a crowd pleaser. I would enjoy it with appetizers, the beginning of the party, as a celebratory fare. This sake Southern Beauty, Tokubetsu Junmai, was the champion at the International Wine Challenge in 2017. Southern Beauty is also one of the few that's kosher certified. Premium sake doesn't have any additives. It's made from pure rice, water, yeast, and koji only. So this sake you can enjoy chilled and as it warms up. So I'm gonna have it in a stemless glass because I kind of like it to warm up as I enjoy it. You can see a little bit of color. They don't do this charcoal filtering. Kind of keeps the robust flavor a little bit. It's still very aromatic. To me, it has like this juicy tangerine kind of aroma to it, which is really nice. And chilled, it's gonna have this like bright, juicy notes to it. And then as it warms up, the sweetness is gonna come out a little bit. This is actually a really versatile one that can go with fruits, like tangerine, and also some cured meats, like prosciutto. So this is a brewery that was hit by the 2011 tsunami pretty hard. And even without natural disasters, sake is a dying art. By spending money on sake, you're supporting a really small community that does beautiful work like Southern Beauty. So this next one is called Kudoki Jozu. It means sweet talker. Because this is a Junmai ginjo, anytime you see the word ginjo, it's safe to assume that you can enjoy it chilled in a stem glass as a default. There's nice aromas. I love how it has these green apple notes that pop out, which is nice when it's chilled. It goes well with chilled foods like fruits, some cheese, cured meats, shrimp cocktail. There's a reason why sake goes so well with any kind of seafood. It's because it's high in succinic acid, and shrimp, scallops, things like that. All of the seafood is also high in succinic acid. It's a pretty versatile sake. Did you know that sake has geographical indication like champagne and bourbon? It has to be made in that region with those artisanal hands to be called sake. This is a great sake to entertain your friends with appetizers. It's a mood setter, so before you know it, it's all gonna be gone. The next one I'm gonna grab is called Drunken Whale. It is from Kochi Prefecture. It faces the Pacific Ocean. So Drunken Whale is not only the name of the alias of the feudal lord that reigned that region for a long time, but also it's paying homage to the king of the ocean, the whale. I'm gonna have this one chilled in a wine glass because you can enjoy it chilled, but also the absence of the word ginjo means that you can also warm it up. A nice way to warm up sake is really gently in a hot water bath, and it really doesn't take that long. But you just place it in hot water and you wait about 40 seconds, which is not very long. And the anticipation is gonna build your appreciation. I'm gonna wait for that to warm up while I enjoy this Suge Drunken Whale Tokubetsu Junmai. And their motto is to make sake that you're never gonna get tired of. It's a lot more kind of savory and bold and a little dry. Sake is made from rice, so one of the good rules is to pair it with anything that goes with rice, but also it goes well with cheese because cheese has lactic acid and sake has a lot of lactic acid. So a melted cheese is gonna go really well, and there's nothing on this pizza that is not gonna go with rice, like sausage goes with rice. Also, like the tomato acidity goes really nice. So you can really enjoy it with lots of different American foods too. I'm gonna decant it. Decanting is always a good idea so that everything mixes up and it's all even. I'm gonna decant it on another cup. And it goes down even smoother because it is closer to body temperature, and so there's less of a shock on your tongue. The sweetness is enhanced and the umami is a little bit enhanced, and it goes well with any kind of food. Pizza and sake happens to be my favorite combo. Melted cheese and the sausage and the warmed up sake. Sake can change its impression a lot when you change the temperature, also the vessel too, but it's really fun to experiment at home on which temperature you like with what food or that situation and experiment. The next sake we are trying is the Josen. It is from Niigata Prefecture, which is about 2 hours west of Tokyo. They are known for having the heaviest snowfall in Japan, and snow means a lot to the sake quality because it brings abundance of really pristine quality water. I'm gonna serve it in this little tiny dessert wine glass because, again, sake, you don't need a lot to enjoy it, and it doesn't need to like enhance the aroma like a big wine glass. So again, this is from a region that's known for its pristine water quality, and this brand especially is known to preserve that. This one is aged and has a little bit of like nuttiness and layers to the depth of the flavor. It's still very subtle and it should go down very clean. It goes really well with everything on this plate, like the cheese and the nuts. Like aged cheese would go really well with this. You have to try things to pair it, right? It still goes really well with fruits. Main dishes, a little bit something more rich, like stewed chicken or grilled duck. It could go really well with those too. So sake compared to wine has a lot of umami components. So anything like a juicy burger that has that umami from the jus of the meat is gonna go really well with sake as well. So the last sake we're gonna try is Tozai, Snow Maiden. This one, named after this legendary koi fish, is from Kyoto Prefecture, which is the old capital of Japan, and it's known for its soft water that gives it this softer kind of feminine notes to it. This one has rice sediments in the bottom, so you want to gently shake it up a little bit before you open the bottle, and it gets a little bit creamy. The vessel that I chose is a ceramic cup because sake can be enjoyed with your 5 senses. The tactile quality matters, the temperature matters, the aroma matters. This one has nice aroma. The nigori kind, which is the cloudy kind, comes in different forms. Some of them are a little bit drier, some are a little bit sweeter. This is a lighter, drier kind. Has a really nice mouthfeel because of the sediments, and it's actually really versatile to pair anything from spicy foods like spicy Thai all the way to like a creamy dessert like brownie. The creaminess goes really well with the rich mouthfeel of this nigori. Everybody loves nigori. the cloudy kind of sake. It's kind of for sake beginners. Is that okay to say? Enjoy it by yourself and with your friends. And there you have it, your first Tipsy subscription box. We hope you enjoyed it. Again, I'm Sachiko. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you next time. Kanpai.